Kyrgyzstan's military and police on patrol in the streets of Osh. They're under the spotlight. Human rights groups allege that security forces are beating and torturing their own citizens, mostly ethnic Uzbeks, as they hunt for suspects involved in last month's violence. I'm on an armoured personnel carrier travelling with a contingent of the Southern Kyrgyz Regional Command. Soldiers have been given orders to act lawfully as they carry out a nightly curfew. On an average night, those caught breaking the curfew are typically ethnic Kyrgyz. This off-duty police officer and his wife are let off with a warning. A civilian who's been drinking isn't so lucky. Only dogs tread the streets of the Uzbek mahallas, and fear may be the reason. For activists are documenting the detention and torture of hundreds of young Uzbek men. Alisher, not his real name, does not wish to be identified. He says he was tortured by security services in a detention center basement and forced to pay a $1,000 bribe for his release. Fear too for the lawyers. Tatiana Ivanova is the latest to visit the Amanbayevs, an Uzbek family. Her predecessor was intimidated into dropping their case. 20-year-old Khairolo Amanbayev died from injuries he received in police custody. The family say they've heard nothing from the authorities since his funeral 2 weeks ago.
If a person is taken to a detention center, police beat him up. It's very difficult to prove. I would like to hope that the Interior Ministry or the General Prosecutor's Office pays attention to this, but so far we are not getting any support from them.
Angry Kyrgyz families want police to work harder to find their missing relatives. Around 60 of them disappeared in June's interethnic killing. Most have turned up dead, and they blame their Uzbek neighbours. Soon, a small international police mission may monitor Kyrgyz forces. It will find few ethnic Uzbeks among the ranks, which are largely made up of ethnic Kyrgyz. But local commanders say their men are neither involved in torture nor defending the Kyrgyz majority.
Whatever journalists and activists write, it's groundless. It's not correct. So whoever committed crimes, we will arrest them. We haven't caught them all yet, and we do not distinguish between ethnicity.
Ultimately, reconciliation, not guns and uniforms, will build peace in southern Kyrgyzstan. But if men like these really are part of the problem, a peaceful outcome here is far from certain. Robin Forestier-Walker, Al Jazeera, Osh.